I'm in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. Just the way I like it. This is just some amazing country. I love the remoteness of it. It puts me right at home.
For Laramy Miller, he thought there couldn't be any place else like the shining mountains of the Rockies. But that was before he came to the great country, the one they call Alaska.
Holy cow, you look around. It's a mountain man's dreamland right here.
Too late for the buffalo herds, Laramy's seeing something near enough. Caribou on the tundra.
This is absolutely unreal. I've hunted all over the place and I've never seen anything like this. I mean, there's thousands, just in a straight line, unreal.
Laramy's plans for his longbow come to a rude awakening.
Not a very good place for a whole longbow. I do believe it's going to be the Hawken or nothing from here on out.
With powder and ball, Laramy's been successful in tracking a monarch of a bull.
All right. Holy cow, these suckers are tough to chase down.
Harvest is the word for it now, as Laramy reaps the rewards of the hunt.
Nothing like fresh meat. I mean, that ain't even been dead for an hour. Now I might be able to make it back to the river.
Alaska wasn't made just for mountain men. Other hunters have been here far longer, and a man's just got to appreciate the beauty in that.
Well, this has probably been one of my favorite hunts because I love a challenge. And Alaska is definitely a challenge. Not only do you deal with the weather, the cold, the rugged terrain, mentally you just get drained. I absolutely love it up here. The amount of game, everything that I've seen, it's been awesome. I don't know how well I can deal with the dark days, but I'm having fun while it's bright anyway.
It's not all hunting in Alaska. Chores need tending to in camp. There are heads to skin, and hides to flesh, and meals to have ready for the end of the day.
What I'm doing here is I got them caribou ribs. Got me a nice little fire going for some coals. I'm gonna dig me a hole about 1.5 feet deep, wrap those caribou ribs in aluminum foil, put some coals on the bottom, coals on the top, cover it all up. That way while I'm out hunting tomorrow, I come home to an awesome little meal. This is just a mountain man slow cooker. And I know somebody's gonna ask me, what's your secret seasoning? Not really much of a secret about it. I use salt and pepper and some fat or some kind of animal fat, Crisco, whatever you have. Wrap it up real good in aluminum foil. And then it's just a waiting game. I bedded the whole bottom of this hole with coals, set my ribs on top. Now I'm gonna put coals all over the top and around it, bury it with that sand. I'm gonna let it sit. It should smolder and slow cook that meat. It'll be just like a slow cooker. I know my way around the woods. I know hunting, but I'll be the first one to tell you, if you're gonna come hunt these caribou, you better be in dang good shape, because all I know is they love to move and they don't stop. My game plan is to go up and down this riverbank, and there's a bunch of sandbars, and you can see where them caribou are crossing them sandbars. So I'm gonna find a good place and try to set up and ambush some caribou that are crossing. They're all migrating out, so there's thousands of them.
Caribou are feeling winter in their bones, though, and warmer country harkens, making them fewer and farther between for Laramy.
There's a bunch of caribou swimming across the river down there. I'm gonna try to sneak down this edge and see if I can't get 50, 80 yards down this riverbank, and that way I can see straight across and maybe get a shot. All these caribou over here feeding through the willows. So I'm gonna get up on top of this bank and set up. Big buck comes out onto the beach. I'm gonna take a crack at him.
With cows in front of him, Laramy hears a storm of caribou breaking behind him.
I can hear more caribou coming through the woods. Sounds like thunder over here. I can hear a bunch of hooves, so I gotta get down there. I do believe I made Mama proud with that one. There's more behind us. There's bull, there's bull.
Alaska, the great land of caribou. And Laramy Miller's found that there's more to it than he ever expected. Even so, the hunting's getting no easier, despite thundering herds. Set up in one place, Laramy hears the caribou making an end run around him.
I can hear more caribou coming through the woods. Sounds like thunder over here. I can hear a bunch of hooves, so I gotta get down there. Big herd just crossed right here in front of me. I just couldn't get to him in time. But them suckers move so fast that to try to cut them off and get, within 100 yards ain't no easy chore. I'm a sucker for a challenge.
Challenges for Laramy come in all sizes and shapes, including a brand new possibles bag.
Well, you've all seen me carry around my possibles bag, and I think it's done its time. I think it's time to build me a new one. I've got an elk hide here. I'm gonna cut 2 U-shaped pieces out. That'll be the front and the back. And then I'm gonna take some brain tanned elk hide, just a strip probably about 8 inches wide. And then I'll sew the brain tan up to each one of those. And that'll be the bulk of the bag. And then the flap, I got a little surprise in store for that. But charcoal, it's just a mountain man pencil. Then on this back side, I'm gonna make it about 2 inches longer because that's what I'm gonna attach my flap to. So here's the front, here's the back. I'm gonna put them together like so, and then this piece I just cut will be the centerpiece that'll give the bag its depth. Time to start punching holes. Punch is just like a pencil, you gotta keep it sharp.
Skill and patience, and a little spit's all it takes.
Well, there's the bulk of the possibles bag. Now all that's left is to make me a strap, goes around my neck, and the flap. Well, I got to thinking, how am I gonna make this a little different than just a normal possibles bag? I got part of a wolf hide here. And then the wolf hide will sit right over the possibles bag like that. Be pretty dang cool. Well, there's my wolf head flap. Now all that's left to do, put my strap on, and I do believe I made Mama proud with that one. There's your possibles bag. The mountain men, everything that they could possibly own or fit went in a possibles bag. That's the reason they called it a possibles bag, because everything they owned went in there. I'm not much different. Pretty cool. It might be one of my favorite things I've ever made. It's different. There's a bunch of wolf tracks around here. This is right where them caribou are coming in, so might as well try and get me a wolf. There's 2 wolves out there about 3 miles. I'm trying to howl, but I don't even think they can hear me. The way they're headed, they look like they're gonna go up over this mountain. I ain't stupid enough to follow them.
From where he sits on the high ground, the country looks mighty empty. Could be the tide's gone out on the Caribou.
Getting later and later in the migration, the caribou are getting few and far between. Not gonna get too many chances from here on out, so better make them count.
Well, at least supper's waiting, hot and ready. Unless somebody else has come a-visiting and helped himself.
It's the tail end of the migration, so all I can do is hope and try.
The vastness of Alaska is suited to the size of the herds, and they're teaching Laramy Miller new ways.
I just couldn't get to him in time.
It's feast or famine, so with caribou scarce, Laramy heads to camp and supper. Now he has to wonder if he's gonna have to wrestle old Ephraim if he wants to have a hot meal.
I'm just gonna dig down and see how warm this sand still is around them ribs. I should be close to done.
Maybe the sand hid the scent, or it was too hot to handle for Mr. Grizz. Others ain't been so lucky. Mountain man Hugh Glass was only the most famous to survive a grizzly attack. A riled bear could do more harm than you cared to contemplate. Many's the man had an arm tore off, ribs stove in, had huge teeth sunk into thighs and legs, even a jaw or throat bit clean through, and lived to tell. The only good thing about a fight with a grizzly, it was said, is that the scars it left were much admired, especially among the ladies, and could be right handy if you went into politics, assuming you survived to show them off to advantage. As for young Hugh, left for dead after his tussle with the she-bear, he had the grit to survive on roots and berries and make his epic crawl to the Cheyenne River, lash up a raft, float to Fort Kiowa, and track down the scoundrels who abandoned him.
Tell you what, all that work paid off. This is the best caribou I cooked all week.
As Laramy tucks into the ribs, he knows he'll need the energy for tomorrow when he's traveling on the river to catch up to the migration.
Mother Nature amazes me every day. As far as you can see, you got tundra, and then on the backlight, you got mountains lifting out of the clouds. And the best part about it all is there's probably not another human within 100 miles.
It takes a 30-mile run on the river for Laramy to find himself back in the midst of the caribou.
You know, I've never seen anything like this up here. This caribou migration, it's the real deal. I've literally probably seen a few thousand caribou. Just a matter of time, you sit and be patient. You get your shot. There's game trails everywhere. You can see where these caribou have been migrating out of here by the thousands, crossing right here. So I'm gonna set up and see if I can't get lucky and have some cross in front of me. It's the tail end of the migration, so all I can do is hope and try.
of the wild has brought Laramy Miller up from the Rockies to hunt among the caribou. He's feasted on them and found them hard to spot, but he reckons there's still a river of them running somewhere, and he's bound and determined to dip his toe in it again before leaving Alaska. What Laramy's learned is that there's no way of catching a caribou when they have a mind to move on. So he knows he needs to figure where they're headed and be waiting for them there.
Here they come, here they come.
Soon as you think you've got caribou figured, you better think again.
Right here, here, here. Cows. Cow. There's more behind us, there's more behind us. There's a cow and a calf. Cows. There's a bull. That was absolutely awesome. I don't know if I've ever experienced anything quite like that. I'm stalking down the edge of this riverbank, and it sounds like thunder coming through the woods. A bunch of caribou start just piling out, cow after cow after cow, a few calves. Sitting there waiting for a good bull to come out, trying to get him to stop. I hear more thunder behind me, turn around. Here comes a couple of cow and a calf out, and then right behind him is this bull. Right as that bull stepped and turned broadside, laid the whammy on him. Tell you what, he ain't the biggest bull in the woods, but that experience right there is what I hunt for. This is absolutely amazing. My trip is complete. Oh, it's awesome. Let's go find that bull. You know, this is a neat opportunity for me. Usually I'm hunting to provide for my family. I'm taking all the meat, the hides, and if they don't have meat, if they didn't get a good harvest this fall.
It's time now, time to go, but never to forget.
This ice is mounting up quick. Tell you what, I've had a blast up here. It's been an awesome experience, but all that ice in the river, that's just the calling card for it's time to get back. I'm at the mercy of Mother Nature, so she says I'm done, I'm done. And get out of here before I can't get out. It won't take long, this whole river will be frozen over and the snow will come. Just days away now.
Some call it the last frontier, and maybe it is that. Or